So on this one, we're going to calculate the surface area of the closed cylinder. Now, just be careful when you're doing these questions. Just keep an eye on whether it says closed or open. Okay. You tell me. I'll give you a hint. Kirby, I'm holding a closed cylinder. Okay. Now I'm holding an open one. What did I take off? Yeah. On an open cylinder, there's no top. So you've still got the circle at the bottom, but there's no circle at the top. Make sense? Okay. Sometimes they can say a pipe. What would the pipe be as opposed to an open or a closed cylinder? Open at both ends. Pipe is open at both ends. Make sense? This is a pipe. That's a pipe. Well, that's pipe. That's exactly what it is. Plumber's pipes. Pipe. Cool. Now, as with any time we do these, what's the first thing you have to do? Go. You're going to get given a formula. It's wonderful. They give you stuff like this. What's the formula? So what do we got? 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay, Dylan, I want you to tell me where they come from. What's pi r squared? Pi is a number. Excellent. 3.14159. Well done, 2654. Okay, but pi is a number. But what does pi r squared? What's that formula of? Squared. As soon as you say the squared, you've got to think of 2 dimensions. 2 dimensions. Pi r squared. So it's not the circumference. It's the area. Okay? Pi r squared. As soon as you've seen the squared, think 2 dimensions because you answer in centimetres squared or metres squared. Yeah? Now, why is there 2? Okay. That comes from that. If it said open, you only have one of them. Make sense? Just do pi r squared. 1 pi r squared is pi r squared. So, yeah. If you write the 1, I'm not unhappy. Okay. Then, what's that come from? No. Area ends up in a square. That is circumference. Okay. And that's the height. Now, that is your rectangle. That 2 pi r h. That's the rectangle. That's opening up the cylinder and laying it out flat. Cool? Because remember, a cylinder, the actual net of a cylinder looks like that. Top and bottom, and it opened up. Make sense? Okay. So pi r squared, 2 circles, and 2 pi r, which is your length there, and then your height. That's where the formula comes from. We all happy with that? Excellent. All right, so now we've written down the formula. Now what do we do? Excellent. What's R? 9. What's H? 10. Is there any other variables? There's only 2 variables. Pi is not a variable. Pi is a food. But okay. All right, so surface area. 2 pi 9 squared plus 2 pi 9 10. 2 times pi times r squared plus 2 times pi times r times h. Is that all right? I don't want you going high-pitched on me again. Oh, wrong button. That's audio CD. I haven't got my calculator in there. You guys will have to solve it on your lonesome. Oh, look at that. iTunes. Sorry, everybody. What was it, sorry? Squared. We're finding a surface area. We all good? Everyone happy with that? There's happiness in our soul?